Rico, we're going to have a look at Ballarat and maybe one race in Perth tonight.
Yep.
Okay?
Yeah, where do you want to start?
Sounds good, and you're coming off a massive spring carnival, aren't you?
Decent spring carnival.
I saw some figures on profit on turnover on suggested bets being very good. So.
Yeah, come of age finally.
Yeah. But might be a little bit harder tomorrow without those easy Sydney form lines to to give us a few winners. So.
Well, to be honest, I was flying till Flemington.
And, yeah.
I was just going a lot better. And
Yep.
I got myself out of jail at Sandown last week. I was still going okay, but it was a very nice weekend on the weekend.
Yeah, good stuff. So you're in form, but this
We're
Ballarat
rolling.
program looks a bit tricky.
Very tricky.
How's the? We want to have a look at the big Group 1 in Ascot, is it? It's Group 1, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. You want to give a bit of a suggested bet? It's something with a bit of value
Well,
here.
I don't want to
viewers,
waste everyone's time. Just quickly, I think that good project's been set for the race. I think it's drawn well. Got Hugh back on. It's only 2 kilos up from what it had last year when it won. That's $17. I think that's a great bet each way.
Each way, beauty. Okay, now let's kick off with Ballarat. How do you think the track's going to play?
I think you won't be disadvantaged if you're leading near the leaders in behind the lead.
Okay.
That's how I played last year from my memory, and I think there was a meeting there recently with a similar rail position, which was leaderish. So I want to find horses out of that sort of position in the run.
Beauty. I must admit I found a few that aren't, so I'll be hoping for a lot of pace on in some particular races. But anyway,
the first time I got the track wrong. So.
Let's get into it. Race 1 over 1,200 metres. You've got Cheeky Babe $3.40, Entrancing $3.40, Diamond Baroness $6, Go Down $5.50. What are you thinking in this race?
I'm interested in Sea Spray. It's a decent price. Apprentice, a little bit scary. I don't think it'll be leading. I think it'll be coming from the back, which would be sort of a good lead for me. I think the horse has got enough talent to do something. So if it does nothing, then I'm more confident in the track's going to be leading. Yep. And just speaking before the show to Gordo, I appreciate that Go Down has a good chance in this race. Yeah, lightly raced. My preference was towards the lightly raced horses in this race, but then I see your merits about Sea Spray as well, and it's at a long price, isn't it? So not sure about that jockey, but then I'm not that confident on assessing them down in Melbourne anyway. Yeah, that's the thing.
If you notice last preparation it ran at Sandown, beat a horse called Tilapia. Now that's fairly decent form, isn't it? So I get your point.
There's a little bit of a tease last prep, which I've completely got sucked into. So it is one of mine, but
and we've got Cheeky Babe, which, like all these horses that go to Weir, sometimes they just find another leg, you know.
Yeah, if it wins the benchmark 78 again, after not being really competitive in benchmark 72s in Sydney, which we're agreeing is stronger. A benchmark 72 in Sydney, in my opinion, is better than a benchmark 72 in Victoria most of the time.
Oh, definitely. Yep.
So now it can't win a benchmark 72 in Sydney, and it's won a benchmark 78 already in Melbourne at the Valley.
It's shown it's improved.
The Viking is a freak.
Yeah, he is. And the other one, I mean, obviously that's got a bit of Sydney form to that one, and the other one with some Sydney form is number 3, Entrancing. Now, you know, that step from 11 to 1,200 is a lot more significant than the 100 metres actually makes out. So I'd have to be, although I had a bit of an opinion of this horse in Sydney well, not an opinion as far as Sydney is concerned, but maybe as far as winning a week race down at Ballarat was concerned. I think it has to be some sort of a chance, but the 1,100 metres, if you notice, its wins have all been over 1,100 metres, so I'd suggest maybe the 1,200, it's not proven there, so it'd have to be at a risk at what is a very short price, I think. But it's done off suspicion, I think. Yeah, number 8 Go Down is lightly raced. So let's move on to race 2, which is 1,200 metres open handicap. Any opinion as far as pace or what your like is concerned?
I'm not convinced how fast they're going to go yet, to be honest. It is only Thursday. Quite keen though on Mighty Like at that price. I think it's a talented horse. It's racing better races than this. It's won better races than this. Bo Mertens is on claiming 3, gets down to 56.5.
And how's he got?
He rides at 56.5. Maybe he only gets down to 58. Who knows?
Well, we can check that on the website. But how's he go as an apprentice anyway? Is he one that you don't mind having your money on?
I don't mind him so far.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, you look at form lines around. He's our Rocky Keener A. I'd suggest $6.50 seems reasonably decent. I mean, the other one's in the money. It is written $7.
Yeah,
Believe Yourself $4.20. Smart Dart $4.20. Anything else in the money there? Oh, another diamond.
It is written to quality horse.
$4.
Like, not quality horse. It's a consistent horse.
Yep.
The horse that is a bit interesting is Believe Yourself. For Gay, first up from Singapore.
Yep.
It'll lead because it's Gay. And Caitlin Mallion's on it.
Yep.
I reckon she rides leaders quite well.
Yep.
So,
well, it's got to be a question mark there, doesn't it? 'Cause
yeah.
we're not sure how that form from overseas is going to stem up here, but I mean, the stable's on fire, and I take
Exactly.
it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Particularly with what your interpretation of the track bias is concerned, definitely could be interesting.
well, I don't know why she doesn't come to Sydney and ride for Gay full time, this chick. She's good on leaders.
And she's a good sort too, isn't she?
She's decent. Well, it's hard to tell, they're always in the silks, but
yeah, I know. So if you're
There's
looking
actually-
decent in silks,
there's actually, not to get too piggerish, but there's a quality jockey. I think she's a jockey. We'll probably talk about it on Monday's show, but I don't know where she rides.
yeah.
But she's mates with a few jockeys on social media.
Oh, okay. And the pictures are quite impressive, aren't they?
Yeah.
I sort of like the ones with the proven sort of run against decent horses in number 1 Mighty Like and number 2 It Is Written, and I admit there must be a question mark about number 3 Believe Yourself.
What do you make of them starting Believe Yourself though at Ballarat? It's Gay Waterhouse horse.
It seems strange, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know? But she's been doing things different to the norm recently, and maybe that's another.
Just like with her,
Another
you
example
kind of,
of that.
or in the back of my head, I think maybe she just wants to send one down there and win a race on that day, so she gets on the camera.
On the
again.
telly.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, she does like the camera.
Yeah.
She will announce it as a moral before the race as well.
Yeah.
Unless Adrian's down there, of course. Okay, let's move on to race 3, which is 1,400 metres. Any ideas here?
Probably at the moment, I'm not going to offer a shot. I don't like this race at all. Not
Okay,
interested that much.
the only one that sort of half piqued my interest was number 1 Valiano. It is $4.80. You've got short price favourite there, Urban Ruler, $2.90. You're suggesting maybe that's a little bit unders, eh?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think it's too short.
Yep.
I do like yours. But as Mark keeps saying, I am attracted to David Hayes' stable at the moment.
Yeah. And following stables in form is just so part of winning running, isn't it? But look, comes out of the Souchet race, Souchet inside agent race. If you notice today, a lot of the ones that I've sort of half found,
Yeah.
they're coming out of that
Well, it's
proper,
not hard to
proper Saturday
understand
stuff.
what you're saying. Russian Revolution, Saraceno, Sacred Elixir, Peacock, Souchet.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty solid for this.
And it's still lightly raced. It seems to have been quite a strange preparation, but maybe that's a stable. to a
Yeah,
certain
that's what I'm
degree
sort of
as
saying.
well,
If that preparation was with Greg Urell or whoever, you'd go, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Yeah.
Because it's David Hayes.
You don't know
Like,
what to make.
Disco probably's got this sorted. Trust him.
Beauty. Okay, we'll move over to race 4 where we have American Genis $3.30, Dispatch $8, Nistan $7.50. See Gary Moore with a horse down there, Simayi $8.
But he like the TV more than Gay.
Oh my God, isn't he a character?
He's good.
Oh,
He's good.
he's fantastic. He gets so excited. It's good to see, isn't
I
it?
want to have a horse.
Yeah.
I want to have a horse with him.
Yeah, well, we will. Archstrom $8.50, and then Garrard at $4.80, and I am going to have to 100% lean to you because yet again we've got a race in Melbourne where we don't have any trial form. So
What price is? Well, which race, sorry?
race 4.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's very hard to line up these other horses, but I'm quite keen on American Genius.
Okay.
Gets the blinkers on after a pretty decent run first up behind a smart horse. In decent time, I think it was wind assisted, but still was a solid race.
Yep.
It's proven. I think they'll just punch this race out, give it a short spell, set it for January up on the Gold Coast.
Okay. Well, the only thing I can mention is the Simayi trial in Sydney did win its trial, but look, there was nothing absolutely spectacular about it, and he is known for getting his horses going very well in trials. So
Yeah,
I'd have to have a question mark about
I'd normally quite respect a Snowden shin horse with those silks,
it. Oh, okay.
but $100
yeah.
grand, he only paid $100 grand for it. Like that bloke just continually puts his hand up at a sale till he buys them.
Yeah.
So for no one to pushing past 100,
Yeah.
it's probably not as much of a big colt as what he...
Look, to anybody down there in Melbourne, you've got to be really careful analysing Snowden trials. They don't show a lot, and they can definitely improve considerably when they come to race day. So that'd have to be a question mark. Okay, so now we're moving on to race 5?
The Anos Mirabilis race.
That's a very interesting name, isn't it? I'll go through.
How'd they get that through?
Well, that's $31, so it's not worth talking about other than the name, is that sure? Number 2, Shockaholic, $6. Number 5, Galaxy Raider, short price favourite, $2.50. 8, Life Surprise, $6. 9, dollar for dollar, $5.50, and that's about all those in the market at the moment. Found anything here for us?
If there was a market on Anos Mirabilis starting shorter on the tote than it does fixed,
particularly in S-Tab. S-Tab. Yeah.
Especially if it was like race 9.
Yeah.
I'd unload.
So what do you reckon? What do you got for us?
I think Galaxy Raider will win. I think it's probably a little bit short. I also want to have dollar for dollar on my team if it wins. I want to win.
Okay.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah, I admit dollar for dollar. Who knows?
On pace.
But I didn't mind that trial over the 1190, and everybody knows I like long distance trials. Seemed like it might be a horse with a little bit of ability. It's only had 2 starts. One of them was a smashing victory, but it was at Adelaide. I'd sort of suggest that I couldn't bet in the race because there's too many question marks about those particular horses that might just be better. Look, it could just be better. First up, 1600 metres. You know, funny stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, but again, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, okay. The other one I sort of had a half interested in was Shockaholic. I think 4th up to the 1600 metres.
I agree with
seems
that.
like a good setup for it.
I respect that. I also think Lisa Curry, is it Lisa?
No, I don't know.
That's Luke. He goes alright.
Oh, who's that on? Shockaholic's Benny.
No, on dollar for dollar.
Dollar for dollar, okay.
I think there's certain jockeys down there in Melbourne who are actually decent, who are underrated by the market.
Yeah, okay, well, I mean...
Whereas like an Oliver horse, it's a couple of points shorter than it is.
You notice the results down there. It's not like Sydney, isn't it, where the 6 to 4 shot just gets up all the time. So
exactly
there's a lot more value to be found. Okay, we'll move on to race 6, benchmark 70 over the 1100 metres. We've got Marduce 460, Chapel Road 12s, Danakai 850, Just Got Lucky 7s, Make a Mark 12s, Punt Club 750, Seattle Boom $9. So pretty open race there.
Yeah, I think that
Yeah, that's a long one.
I think Marduce is well in here. I think that I'm keen on it, but I'll be waiting until the death to bet. If it is first up, if it is well supported in the market, I'm going to jump on.
Yep.
And if it drifts a bit, I'm just going to watch and go around.
So you're saying
That's my play.
drift none? Yeah.
Yeah.
I get myself in a quandary when I take positions like that. I like to have my own opinion to start off with, but I do admit with certain stables it's just gold.
Yeah. So I like that horse. I'm not going. I just want to see what the market does first up. I'm not going to be there to watch a parade.
Yep.
The sort of the market there is going to be like my parade.
Okay.
Like my Mountie Up.
Yeah.
Like my Glen Pollock. It's going to be the bet fit.
Beautiful. Also, a Sydney horse that I can maybe talk about a little bit here is number 7, Make a Mark. Unsuited over the 1250 Canterbury first up. We've seen horses come off those sort of weakish races in Sydney and sprout wings when they go down to Melbourne. I think that, it always had a little bit of ability, this horse. It was unsuited first up, so I might be expecting it to make some sort of dramatic improvement tomorrow with the change of scenery and maybe a slightly weaker race. So there we go, the scenery at RacingRant Park provides again.
Yet again. I bet you they back Punt Club, the boys who are in it.
Yep.
And I wouldn't be surprised if money comes for Keep Not a Day and El Rada, the 2 down the bottom.
Yeah. I can see that with the lightly raced El Rada. Okay, so let's move on to the 7th, which is over
Magic
1100 metres. So this is Filthy Breeders.
We're going up there this year, aren't we?
Yeah, we might be buying a few, I think. You're talking to me into it. You're talking me into it.
Oh,
Dicko.
hopefully I'll have 2 racing, I hope.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the
so
plan.
we can do a bit of both.
That's the plan.
So what do we got
Hang on a
here?
sec, hang on a
Wait for this skateboard to go by. That makes a racket. But we have Golden Spin 480. We have Secret Agenda $2.80. We have Speedior $2.80, and the next one in the market is Damn Ready at $11. What do you got for it?
Damn Ready gets the blinkers first time ever.
Yep.
Quite keen on Speedior.
Yep.
I think Luke Nolan's going to have a big day.
Well, he's in form too. A viewer of the show gave us some stats, didn't they, about Nolan? He disappeared there for a while, but he's definitely picked his act up lately. So.
I think he's going. You can obviously ride, and I think he's going really well. D-Weir, home deck, lightly raced, quite keen. Goes 1,000 to 1,100, but
Yeah, that's got to be the only question mark, because it's had 3 starts, 975, 1,000. It was strong through the line late over the 1,000 metres, but it's a different.
100% agree.
You know, the 1,000 to 11 is a significant distance. People don't think of it because it's only 100 metres, but it is significant. So
D-Weir helps me get over that as well.
Yeah, and watching that run last start seemed to imply that it'd get the distance.
I respect Secret Agenda quite a lot.
Yep.
It's a good horse. They're well pricey.
Comes out at well founded about the 280 mark as well, and it comes out of superior form races, doesn't it?
Yeah, by a mile.
Sheedle and Flippin'. The one I actually found and I'm interested in backing is number 1 Golden Spin. Loves second up. I don't know how am I supposed to say this as far as the legals are concerned. I'd suggest when it ran first up over 955 metres, it might have been needed the run. Might have needed the run.
Barrett trial.
So I wasn't going to say that, but
I'll just say it as it is.
I'm
smart
expecting
play by the connections.
This is just stats all over it. Did win some decent races last preparation over the 1,200 metres. I think up the 955 up to 11 seems right. Loves second up. I'd expect the springboard off that particular run.
They need a winner, don't they? The Freedman boys.
Yes, they do. Looks like a good setup for them. Okay, let's move on to race 8, which is the big one for the day, over 2,200 metres. So not only is this Melbourne stuff, but it's a distance race, Dicko, so I hope you've got a lot to say for me.
Well, firstly,
do you want me to give you the prices?
If you remember the show we did in the backyard, on I tip turn it around?
Yes,
nothing.
Yeah. Next start.
Next start won. So Jesse belled me again.
Jesse belled you, yeah. You've got to get more loyal.
I wasn't on it.
Dicko, you've got to get more loyal, mate.
Then we go 2 horses down. We've got Rising Romance, who I've continually just lined up again for another shot at.
Yeah, for another beating.
I'm going to have an absolute minimal amount on each. Because if it
for
won,
your sanity,
won and I wasn't on it, I'd find the whole bridge and I'd jump straight off it.
Okay.
I'm going to back Tayu and Ulf Ray. I think Ulf Ray's a good horse, always has been.
Okay, so we've got
can train, but two I love.
So we've got Ulveray, $23. So that's a big price. One's in the market. Lady Lafay again. I think we've had enough of that horse, haven't we?
I have.
Observational 15s. Lord Van Persie 13s. Pacini 19s. Teo $15.
Although if I see a little pipe around Lady Lafay's.
Rising Romance 21s. I think there was some in the market down the back too, wasn't there? Nozomi $8.50. Cool Chap $6.
Shazazo's a good horse.
I think the market seems like it's reasonably confused about this particular race.
I would not be surprised if Tayu started a lot shorter. A hell of a lot shorter. It's Darren Weir on his home deck with his number 1 jockey. And Ulveray is a good horse. It's a good horse. It's up to this. It's certainly up to this.
Well, I'm going for number 2, Ladari on top.
Yeah, it's another good horse.
5th up, right stable. Now up to the 2,200 metres after 2 previous starts over 1,800 metres. I think that's a reasonable setup. I mean, as you know, Mark's Pearl is a 2,000 metre run for over 2,000 metres, or particularly when you get up to 24. But and you know, this horse is. It's been in the market in some far tougher races than this. I'd suggest they were aiming at this one. So I'll have number 2 Ladari on top, but obviously not my area of expertise.
That's sort of what I'm saying is it's a wide race. You can make a case for a bunch of them. So I backed Manageress last start. I'm not backing it. I'm going against my own little rule again.
Well, you've already.
So likely
you said
get on Manchester Rest.
You said it 2 minutes ago, and you've already backed out.
Well, it's just a wide race. I'm just not going to have much of a play, but I'm going to back those. I'm going to back Tayu, Rising Romance, and Ouvray each way.
Beauty. Let's move on to race 9, which is 2,300 metres. We've got Charlevoix, $5. Tears of Joy, $9. Shikapore, $8. I'll Fly Away, $7. King of England with a jockey not notified at $9. And that's about most of them under the single figures there. Dico, what do you reckon?
I don't understand the price of 3. How do you say that? Chevrolet?
I'm going, well, let's go Charlevoix.
Charlevoix is going 1,400 to 2,300. Is it favourite?
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? $6, but I mean, you know, it's obviously.
So when Mark watches this,
$5.
when Mark watches this, he'll have a semi-heart attack there. That's ridiculous, I think. I'm quite keen on I'll Fly Away.
Yes, and why is that?
Lightly raced, like the last win. The favourite being what it is, taking up that much of the market, lets us bet into other horses at a good price.
I'm just, like, normally I'd be scared of 5th up, 2nd prep.
It's DK Weir.
But it's DK Weir, so you've got to forgive it. It just might be better than these, mightn't it?
Yeah.
There's a chance.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sort of interested in that one. I think Tears of Joy, what do you think? I think that's got some sort of a chance.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I will just be playing number 9 I'll Fly Away. I'm just keen.
I'm just checking it's working. You know, normally Mark does that. And it seems like it's going alright, doesn't it?
I don't want to do this twice.
Yeah, no, it is.
We're about a minute away from that sun.
Yeah. Okay, let's get going. Another one that I'll mention to people because I actually know it from its previous life up in New South Wales is number 10, King of England. Doesn't have a jockey notified, but I've been waiting for this horse to do something. I always thought it was a stayer. It's up to the 2,300 metres now. It came second last start at Pakenham, I know, but I think on suspicion, maybe up now that at 2,300 metres it can do something, but I'm with you with number 9. I'll Fly Away, and then I'm interested in the other two. I'll Fly Away is $7.
Yeah, each way, all day.
But what's going on with all these jockeys? It's just not making a lot of sense to me.
It's got 53 kilos. That kid is a very, very good jockey.
Yeah.
53 kilos, that kid.
Yeah, but why aren't we seeing Ola? Like, I don't keep track of the suspensions down there, but I mean, where are your big guys tonight?
They're in Perth.
All of them. Well, those ones would be. But, you know, there is a $300,000 race down there.
I'm hoping Oliver's in Perth on Macintosh because Bowman said you can have that one, Ollie.
No,
Ollie jumps from the wide gate, and Ollie does Ollie. Here they're like, do I go forward? Do I go back? No, I'm going to hold in for a bit.
Yeah, but I think it's
18 wide. Then I'm going to push it forward when it's lost its kick. Use it up because Macintosh is probably, I reckon, going the best in that race.
Bowman definitely has the choice of the Waller horses, but Good Project is 55 and it's 54. I think that just would make him fast a little bit too much. Anyway, let's move on to race 10, which is 1,400 metre benchmark 84. What's the go here, Dicko? You want the market? They're all down the bottom actually. Dubio $3.80, Active Valor $6. Septimore $4.80 and Model Dragon $4.60.
Dubio is good horse, 1 second up last prep. Remember it came up to Sydney as well back and shit itself.
Yep.
I like Hijack Hussey as a horse. And I will have something on it each way. I think it's a big price, isn't it? 21s or something?
Yeah, I just said that's DK Weir stable again, isn't it? Is he going to turn this one round after last start?
He's taken it off someone else. I don't know who.
Okay, yeah, DK Weir, Michael D. It's $19 at the moment. So
yeah, so I'm interested in it, and I'm interested in Model Dragon, lightly raced. I like that trainer a lot, and they're the two I'm interested in early. That's about it.
What about number 9, the favourite?
Dubio. Yeah,
it's
1 second up last prep.
comes off Supido form, you know what I mean? So some sort of decent stuff down there last preparation at Flemington.
Drawn well.
Likes the distance.
Yeah, it's easy to
Can
make a
platform
case.
after that run last start. And you know, Kieran Maher, I mean, although his horse that came up to Sydney last week didn't exactly perform, he's an absolute gun down there, isn't
Told
he?
you,
So,
on its way
yeah.
to Queensland. On its way to Queensland.
Yeah, I can see that, and
So
I'm
what
interested
did they
in.
make last weekend? They ran 4th. They probably made 10 grand or 6 grand.
Oh, but let's just talk about the betting. Like it took up 40% of the market
It was
for
great,
us.
wasn't it?
It was
It was
gold.
great, yeah.
And I am going to follow a Mark Poyle as well. So GBO, but also number 13 Model Dragon. I mean, it has the SP profile like you wouldn't believe. I think because it was the favourite against horses like Sought After. I'd suggest that it could do something off that back in distance, which I think suits it. The only time it flopped was over the 1700 metres. Well, it's back to 14 tomorrow, isn't it? So,
which I love.
Yeah, I'm particularly interested in that one. Is there a?
So that's my play that race. I'm back a Model Dragon, and we'll have a little bit of hijack hussy.
Okay, and do you have a special for the people out there for tomorrow?
Ooh,
sort of tough to find a special, isn't it?
My special in Sydney is Le Cordon Bleu, because I won't be here tomorrow doing the show.
Okay, yep.
Race 5, is it? Race 6? I don't know.
Not sure what race.
Comes out of the Spieth race. It's about $5 as we go to air here.
Yep.
I'm really, really keen on it. And let's go Speedy Or.
Okay, well,
race 6,
okay. Let's have an even billion then.
Race 7, number 6, and you go Golden Spin, even billion.
Even billion.
What a way to finish the show. Which is good because our wine's almost out.
Yeah, let's go.
That was good, short and sharp.
And
good
see,
luck
guys,
having a punt, guys.
Yeah, we'll be up tomorrow afternoon with the main boys, Mark and Glenn, doing the Sydney preview. So I'll see you then. Thanks, guys.